Inside Out is a 2011 action movie produced by WWE Studios, not to be confused with the 2015 Pixar movie of the same name. The film features professional wrestler Triple H, Michael Rappaport, Parker Posey, and Bruce Dern. Now I'll probably catch a lot of flack for liking this movie, but what can I say? I enjoy these low-budget, off-the-wall, crime stories, and I thought Triple H did a pretty solid job in his role. Also, I don't know what it is, but Michael Rappaport just mesmerizes me in any role he's in. Maybe it's his simple, everyman persona, but even when he did his few episodes on Friends in the 90s, I dug his character. Now throw in a little Bruce Dern as well, and you've got me hooked. So, Triple H is AJ, an ex-con who served 13 years in prison for manslaughter. Newly paroled, he returns home to New Orleans and reunites with his former partner in crime and best friend Jack. Jack is pretty much a two-bit gangster who works for Dr. Vic, a notorious crime boss, who also happens to be his dad. Unfortunately, Jack is a bit of a screw-up and pretty much a disappointment to his dad, who would much rather have AJ working for him. Complicating things a bit more is the fact that AJ is staying with Jack and his wife, Claire, who happens to be AJ's old high school sweetheart. Confusing? You betcha. So despite not wanting to get back into the criminal life, the day after he gets out of prison, Jack manages to talk AJ into making his rounds with him. After what should be a simple, routine, collection job goes terribly awry because of the drunken, short-tempered Jack, AJ gets pulled back into a situation that could land him right back behind bars, if not dead. The situation grows increasingly tense as Dr. Vic attempts to handle the situation quietly as he comes under investigation by a tenacious Louisiana tax board agent for dealing in untaxed cigarettes. When Jack flees and Dr. Vic decides that the only way to get the job done right is to do it himself, AJ realizes that Claire and her daughter are in mortal danger, and races to their rescue. Now again, this isn't going to win any Academy Awards for Outstanding Film, but it's an interesting little story and it has a pretty solid cast. There's some pretty good action, as well as a few twists and turns to keep you watching. The ending was a little hokey, but all in all, I can think of a lot worse ways to spend a lazy weekend afternoon, and in the end, that suits me fine. Don't go in expecting too much, and it should suit you fine as well.